Hi everyone, and welcome back to Italy. I am Danilo Romolini, and today we are in Perugia, a lively Italian medieval town located in Umbria, known as the Green Heart of Italy. These lush landscapes offer a remarkable panorama of changing, vibrant colors, completed by some delightful hilltop villages. Today, we are about to visit together an impressive country estate, located near Perugia. Are you ready to see it? Come with me. Let's start the tour by the entrance gate. We are about to meet Roger, the owner of the property. Let's go inside. Hi Roger, nice to see you again. Thanks for welcoming us in your property.
Welcome back.
So Roger, what is it about Italy that made you decide to move to this country?
Well, actually, Danilo, that's a great question. As an international captain with Delta Airlines, I'd been all over the world, and we knew we wanted to live internationally. So we finally decided that Italy had better food, greener pastures, and nicer people than anywhere else. So here we are.
And what about this property? What is it about this property that is so special?
This was one of 65 properties that we looked at when Joan and I were house hunting, and we fell in love with it immediately, came back 3 times, and realized that this is the place where we could make the most impact on our future.
Okay, so what is it between 65 properties that struck you about this one?
Well, that's an interesting question. We felt that this property had so much potential, and we could put our own stamp on it, so to speak. And we planted almost 1,000 olive trees. We've built several buildings, which you'll see shortly. And historically, we have traced this property back on a map to 1361.
Wow.
So it has good bones and long legs.
Ok Roger, grazie mille.
Prego, hop on, I'll give you a tour.
Ok, andiamo.
So Danilo, in addition to the bocce court and the clay tennis court, we have over 1,000 olive trees, most of which we planted in 2003.
Okay.
And we now harvest. Last year, for example, we had 9 tons of olives, American tons. And in addition, we have another level of terracing with fruit trees on it. We have over 23 fruit trees and many vegetable gardens. We grow about 35 edible items here on the property during the course of the year, including okra, which I think is the only place in Italy where okra is grown.
Yeah, what is that? Never heard of it.
It's in the hibiscus family, and it's a gelatinous vegetable that is used to make gumbo.
All right.
And then we have gardens. We have lots of flower gardens. We have fresh flowers all the time.
6.5 hectares of land, right?
6.5 hectares of land, exactly. Danilo, this is our guest house, which we built in 2010. We tried to make it look as antique and authentic as possible. Okay. And I think your viewers are going to enjoy it.
Okay, great. Let me show my viewers around. You wait here?
I'll wait here.
Okay, great. See you later.
Ciao.
This lovely guest house is 270 square meters, laid on 2 floors. It also has photovoltaic cells on the roof that supply for 40% of the energy consumption of the whole property. On this floor, we find an area that is often dedicated to olive oil and wine tastings. And it has this lovely kitchen over here, a fireplace that shares this room with a living area. Through these 2 doors, we find 2 rooms used as bedrooms that share in the middle a huge bathroom. Right outside, we find this lovely terrace, which has a great view on the olive grove right in front. And in the end, we find also a fire pit, perfect for evening atmosphere. On the lower level, we find a lovely 1-bedroom apartment over here. In the middle, there is a room used as an exercise room, also with its own sauna. In the end, there is the last room, used for the production of an excellent olive oil. Okay, so here is where all of the olive oil is produced. These are their machines. Hi, Roger.
Hello.
How does this work?
This is very simple. This is the first one of these machines ever to go into service in the world. It's model number serial number 001, and it's self-contained. We put the olives in here. There's a worm drive here that crushes the olives, including the pits, makes a slurry that tumbles here. Then we send it into this aerating section for about 45 minutes. The wheels just turn very slowly. And then we send the slurry back into this area where there's a centrifuge that rotates at 4,500 RPMs. And the olive oil comes out these 2 spouts.
Okay.
And the waste comes out the bottom.
And then you take a bruschetta, put some on top,
And
tastes great.
If you do it right, it runs down your chin.
Okay. What about over here?
Well, here we have a wine cellar, a cantina.
Let's have a look.
Why not?
Okay.
Please. It's all climate controlled, temperature and humidity. It holds just over 1,000 bottles of wine. Okay, Daniela, the one thing I forgot to point out, this is olive oil in America,
Okay.
Popeye's girlfriend.
Yeah.
And she's keeping an eye on things since we make olive oil here in this room.
All right. We call her Olivia in Italian.
Olivia.
All right. Let's see the rest. Before going for a tour of the olive grove, I would like to quickly show you this equipment building. It can host up to 2 cars. Right now there are these 2 beautiful gators. Through that door we get to a room used for swimming pool machinery, whereas through that one we find a greenhouse. Right in front of the villa, surrounded by a wonderful terracotta paved sunbathing area, and right beside also with its own lighted gazebo, is this gorgeous 16 by 6 meters swimming pool. Let's finally have a closer look to the main villa, which is 440 square meters, laid on 3.5 floors. It is very suitable also as an accommodation business, since it has 6 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. Also have a look at these 2 flags, Italian and American, that show how this property is a mix of the best of both countries. Let's go and see it inside. The home starts with this wonderful and spacious room, which initially was used as stables for horses, and today it's been restored into this fresh living area with these wonderful terracotta floors and vaulted ceilings. Right beside the living area there is a bathroom, which keeps going to this room with the entrance door and a beautiful staircase to the upper floors. Whereas through these steps we get to the kitchen. Here as well we find a lovely open space with kitchen and pantry on my right, whilst on the other side there is a lovely living area with its fireplace. What I love the most about this room is that it has so many doors and windows that let you access to the garden around the villa. Like this one, for example, that brings us to a lovely pergola right here, with this table ideal to enjoy some meals with your friends and family. As we keep going through the house, we find this middle floor, where we then arrive to 2 bedrooms. The first one on my left, where we can notice this lovely cherry wood parquet floor. Whereas in the end of the hallway, we get to the master bedroom of the house, with an ensuite bathroom and a wonderful view on Perugia and the olive grove around the property. The upper and last floor of the villa is a 4-bedroom and 3-bathroom apartment. 2 of the bedrooms are right here. On the other side of the apartment is where we find the kitchen and the rest of the living spaces. With this large and wonderful fireplace behind me, it is original and it is dating back to when the house was first constructed. In fact, on this type of building, the upper floor was used for living spaces, whilst on the ground floor is where the animals were kept. That also justifies the independent access to this apartment. In fact, there is an external staircase. So Roger, we got to the end of today's tour, and it is a wonderful property. Thanks, Joan, for joining us. And after this tour, I would like to ask you, how could you sell such a place?
It's a difficult question, Danilo, but the truth is we have children and grandchildren in the United States, and we don't get to see them enough. We're too remote. At the same time, to leave this place is going to be heart-wrenching. This has been the best 19 years of our life living here, and Originally, it was going to be 5 years, and now we're at 19. It's going to be tough, but we have to do it.
Roger, I know it's gonna be difficult, but for now, let's celebrate this wonderful day we had with a bottle of Prosecco.
Va bene.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this property. I will see you soon. Ciao.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.